today. From Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Ford Field. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. On first down at Stanford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hockenson. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
Out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25-yard line. On first down, Hurts. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
At the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. McCaffrey, it's complete.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
And he is going to have the Lions first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. The first carry now for Adrian Peterson. Yeah, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Stafford. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
That ties
Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Getting set to go again, Matthew Stafford trots back onto the field. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
Throwing again on second down. Stafford. Open man, he's got him the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
And at the 47-yard line.
On first down, Stafford here. Gets it quick with the guard there. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
Stafford going to leave with Swift on the draw. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 12-yard line.
On second and 11 now. Stafford. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Down and 11.
Throwing on third down. Stafford. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Montez Sweat. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Slings this deep from the... And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Yards to go.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Lions will take over. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey,
now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Washington.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin. his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And Washington has retaken the lead.
He is good.
Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you? He fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Apke. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awful.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Steven Sims, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. And Detroit getting set to go now. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, here's Swift. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. Now on 2nd and 13. Stafford. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect it, and that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball.
Swift is very close. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
This is really, really difficult for teams to coach because you love the extra effort, right? When he break a couple of tackles, I mean, he was really trying to gain the extra yardage, but you also have to have an idea that people are going to come up behind you from the side, trying to take care of the...
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Steven Sims Jr. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catching back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. DeAndre Swift heading back out with his Detroit teammates.
He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Second and 10, Stafford again. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Stafford for the
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And he loses the football a second time, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards. And his pass is intercepted for the 14th. This is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way...
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Danny Shelton muscles his way in for the sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Slings this deep from McLaurin. This is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
40 yards.
What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Well, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen to fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll air this one out deep for Sims.
And it is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Steven Sims on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
And his kick is good. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To the air again, Stafford. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Troy Apke. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Throwing is Hurts. Slings this deep from McLaurin. He's got a man complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just 1 play resulting in the touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Kenny Golladay making his way back onto the field with the rest of this offense. They've got to find a way to get him more involved in this game plan. Down here in the 2nd quarter, he doesn't even have a catch.
And don't think they're not hearing about it in the huddle and on the sidelines. And we often think of wide receivers at times being disruptive. It's just that they know their talents and they know the type of plays they can make, and they can make big ones. They want the ball to help their team.
Yeah, you got to think he's going to want the ball more. 1 target, no catches. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Sitting with a grab over the middle. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the 2nd quarter strong. A little bit of time left. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
Time again to see Terry McLaurin in the Washington offense.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
17.
Terry McLaurin on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And this Washington offense continuing to add to their lead.
Is good.
And this one through the uprights and good. One of the shortest drives. Bulldozing his way through. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. He was able to escape the pocket and get out of bounds. You like the decision-making?
I love the decision-making, and I love the execution because you just know that his eyes were darting all over the place. Now they talk about keeping your head on a swivel, looking for the danger spots where the hits are going to come from. How about him getting all he could out of that run and then getting out of bounds?
And he told us, look, I'm a rookie. I'm waiting for the game to slow down, but it seems like he's processing things pretty well.
He certainly is. He's slowing the game down himself with his actions.
And 4.
They'll bring out 4 receivers, 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Terry McLaurin. Incomplete.
4th quarter, you've got the... Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put